The 2000 merger of Balmain and Western Suburbs was supposed to bear fruit for the newly formed West Tigers, but up until 2005 they had failed to qualify for the finals. But with the promising squad and the genius of Tim Sheens, the club started to turn the corner, and the match away against fellow finals hopefuls Cronulla Sharks in round 21 proved to be the emphatic statement fans were eagerly awaiting to see. The West Tigers started off 2005 with 5 wins out of their first 13. It seemed like another failed year, but leading into the encounter at Shark Park, the club were on a 4-game winning streak and had pundits questioning if maybe this team could do something special. But there was definitely something special. A 20-year-old kid, a kid by the name of Benji Marshall.
And now Marshall, he's got some space, falling, he slipped a magical ball. Here is Richards, support inside, beats Peachy. Richards is going to score. Haven't we seen some miraculous passes to set up tries? That was Gaznia-like from Benji Marshall.
He's a real loss. He's the try scorer for the Tigers next season. He's off to England.
Leading into round 21, both clubs were in a 6-way lock on 24 points, bouncing between positions 3rd to 8th. Victory, put simply, was very important for either. A chance to break out, get some momentum and progress. And that special kid mentioned before, the star of the future, made sure he knew how to get the job done.
Payton chases back. Hodgson's with the ball. Dykes has ended up on the ground. A pass wide for Richards. Now we've got a race. He's got too much for Gallen. Coming across is Peachy. Peachy tries to take his man. Back for Marshall. Length of the field try. Ladies and gentlemen, the entertainers, the West Tigers have done it again. Last time it was Marshall for Richards. This time it's Pat Richards for Benji Marshall.
It's a nice payback, isn't it? And again, great vision at the other end of the field in picking the football up from the kick. The crowd wanted a penalty for Dykes being interfered with. I thought it was fine.
Enough was enough for the hosts. A slow start, 12 points down. The Sharks needed to show some bite, and 2 stars of their own in Brett Camorley and David Peachy answered swiftly.
Play ball this time. Hodgson is ready for it. 5 minutes out for his own line. Doesn't get anywhere near it. Peachy on the fingertips, as he has done so many times.
Only 6 points separated the sides at the break, but the second half is when the Tigers really started to sink their teeth in, and as the future of the club continued to dazzle, he sat up a member of the old guard, a former Western Suburbs Magpie in jersey number 1.
Off the field, Marshall, his options were closed down on the outside. Hodgson decides to run, gets through one, Hodgson still going. Well, he'd weigh 70 kilos, ringing wet, and he's been able to beat 2 or 3 there. Just threw himself at the defence.
But so much attention was on this particular player, someone who turned the sport of rugby league into a beautiful artistic performance, and he just couldn't be stopped.
Now they're going to go a little wider. Prince ball back for Marshall. The footwork. Benji Marshall. Now the speed. The footwork again. Away from Peachy. Passes without looking. Away for Richards. Back to Fitzhenry. That is as good as you will see on a Sunday afternoon anywhere in the National Rugby League. Benji Marshall has sent the Tigers fans into a frenzy. Even the Sharks fans are applauding that. How good was that, Sterlo?
I want to sign this kid up, get him on a long-term contract, because they're in a small snippet of play. You have seen what this kid is about. Bang, step, another step. Okay, it's against back rowers, but now he puts the foot down.
2005 Benji was just something different. He was like Lionel Messi before Messi. He was like 90s Kobe Bryant. He was rugby league's young wizard, ready to cast his magic upon everyone in his wake. He left all in awe and had completely stunned a deflated Sharks side. But he had a partner in crime, one of the club's co-captains, and his fun was just about to begin.
Remaining, the margin is 18. Come on, intercept. The margin's going to be more than that now. Prince runs away to score for the West Tigers. What an afternoon for this team. Last week, the first time they had strung together 4 straight wins in their history, and now it's going to be 5. They are on fire, the West Tigers. Camorley left to right, and Scott Prince latches straight onto it.
The hosts were just in a whole other class below their opponents, and Marshall still sizzled at 30-6 as his halfback continued to twist the knife further in.
Richards floats it over the top. Hodgson Hodgson with the ball. Hodgson holds it up. Prince now. There's no one on the outside. It ends up in the arms of Fadawira. Fadawira's still alive. 5 out. Prince now with the ball. Prince is going to go over. They've done it again. My goodness, how good are these Tigers? Think of another word. They're better than the entertainers. They're the best show in town.
And well, the Tigers weren't done, and neither was Scott Prince.
30 metres from the line. Tigers come again. Hodgson unloads. Prince is going to get 3. Scotty Prince has got 3 tries, and he's peachy-esque, and he's run up to the fence. It's not Learising, it's right to where the heart of the Tigers fans are here at Toyota Park. What an afternoon for the West Tigers.
The stars were becoming perfectly aligned for the visitors, and so were the stars of their own.
Down in the tackle is Williams. At 42-6, they come across again. They're going to get another one. Halatau, this time is over. Well, if we had another 15 minutes, we'd probably get to 70. They're just cutting them up. 46-6. It's shark bait here at Toyota Park.
The West Tigers emphatically won 46-6. It was their 5th victory in a row, a streak which would get extended to 8, and even more importantly, a clear path to one particular night, a famous occasion in early October that we as rugby league fans will never forget.